Hey everybody, it is Stork from Stork Plays Games, and I've got some great news. I got a camera back. I bought another camera. So this would have been my third camera that I've been wanting to add, but unfortunately now it is back to my second camera, but still better than one. So that's great news. Today though, we are here to do an unboxing video on Unmatched Jurassic Park Ingen versus Raptors. Now you're probably thinking you've already done unboxing on Unmatched. That's true. I did do an unboxing on Unmatched, Battle of Legends Volume 1. I did an unboxing on Unmatched, Bigfoot vs. Robin Hood. And I did an unboxing on Bruce Lee. And now, I'm doing an unboxing on this because I absolutely love Unmatched. And what could make Unmatched even better? Dinosaurs, of course. So, let's flip to the overhead, finally, that we got back. And let's take a look at what's in the box. While I'm ripping this open, I will go through my normal. Unmatched is from Restoration and Mondo Games. It is 2 to 4 players. This is a 2-player pack, specifically. And the game plays in about 20 minutes. It is just such a fun game. Really love Unmatched. I'm excited for this. So, as I've talked about in the previous unboxings, the book looks like an old fight poster a little bit. It's very, very cool looking. So let's flip through our rule book here. Tells us our contents. Pretty neat, pretty easy to follow rule book. There is an optional team play, so that's how you get up to 4 players, as you do a team. And our reference icons on the back. Oh, page number. Oh, it didn't have page numbers. It's not too bad. So let's flip this over here. We have a punch board, which has our Muldoon dial. Let's get all the letters there, the dial. And we have some trap tokens. We can take a look at those trap tokens. Very neat. So I'll put this up here. Check those trap tokens out. So nobody thus far in the Unmatched series has had any kind of tokens that goes with them. So that's neat. It's different. It says Muldoon starts the game with 8 traps. The rest are kept in the box. Okay. This is our Raptors dial. So there are 3 Raptors, it looks like. They all have 7 health. Flip this over here so you can take a look at our Raptor dial up close. We have our board. It says Raptor Paddock. You can see the paddock here. Branded Jurassic Park down there. All these boards have different kind of movement areas, different things. Normally they're double-sided. This one is not double-sided. Huh. It's interesting. Probably because normally it's 2 different people. Like Robin Hood has a Robin Hood side and Bigfoot has a Bigfoot side. So probably why, but it still would have been kind of nice to have a another board back there. So we've got our board. We have our cards. We will get to those gorgeous minis here in a moment. So in my sets, I don't know about you, but in my sets, I bought sleeves. And I sleeved the cards, which was... I was kind of... I wasn't sure that I wanted to do it because the art is great. So if you look here at this artwork on the backs of these cards, and this one's kind of even more of a plain one, like the Raptors, look at this. I just really like the artwork on these. But I did get go get sleeves to match the base color. So I've sleeved all my decks to exactly match the base color of that. So I will continue that trend and do it here, and then I do just a clear sleeve on this guy. And we'll go over this in a second. Oh, this one's got an extra cards of traps. So let's look through these cards here. The cards, I know this is not a how-to video, but just so you know, the cards have your what kind of card they are up here, which is this is an attack card. The power, who can use the card, a boost number, and then the text of what the card's called, and the text of if it has any extras. Tells you down here, it's probably super small to read on this camera. I'm gonna scoot up. How many of that card are in each deck, or in your deck, so you can see that. So there's all three of the Muldoon, or all three of these cards. So with Muldoon, they should all be. Oh no, they're not, because he does have a sidekicks. Where are they at? I think they're under there. So he does have Ingen workers with him. And we'll get to those. This card is an attack / defense card. They're purple. They have both on there. The lightning bolts are called scheme cards. And you should have just a blue defense card. There's one. Blue defense card. And he's only got one defense card. He's got a lot of multi-use cards. That's pretty cool. But the artwork on these is just really neat looking. I like them. I like this a lot. They put in a lot of good quality production quality into this game. Okay, so let's look at our card here. Robert Muldoon tells you who the character is. It tells you their attack. It's a ranged attack. Health starts at 14. The movement for both characters, that's why you have an arrow up and down here, is 3. So all these guys would move 3. He'd move 3 as soon as you do a maneuver. It tells you their special ability here. At the start of the turn, you may place a trap. Whenever one of your traps is returned to the box, draw a card. Muldoon starts with 8 traps. Then your Ingen workers, you have 3 Ingen workers, and they are also ranged attack. This just tells you how kind of to play the game very simply. And then we've got our trap card here, Muldoon's traps. You may place a trap token in any unoccupied space in Muldoon's zone. So let's talk about that. We'll do a little bit of a how-to here. So if Muldoon is first player, there we go. So this would be first player over here. It's got a little tiny 1 there. He'd be second player, little tiny 2. So if he's first player, his zones would be this green. So any of these spaces would be his zone. If he was lucky enough to be second player, which he may have a special rule that he is second player, because this would be better for him, you get more zones because you get all these, but you also get all this one. So you get all of these as well. So there's a lot more zones for his traps. So if I'm playing as Muldoon, I really want to be second player. If Muldoon's space is in more than one zone, you may pick a space in any of them. The target space cannot contain any fighter or other tokens, including other traps. When an opposing fighter enters a space with a trap, the trap goes off. The fighter must immediately stop moving and takes 1 damage. After the trap goes off, return it to the box. Muldoon and his allies may land on, move through traps freely without setting them off. So it's a pretty awesome ability. I like the traps there. So let's pop this out. These are just for our dials. They are the centerpieces to pop our dials together. Oh, that's where the traps go. I'm just trying to figure out. These inserts on this game are phenomenal too on all the Unmatched series. So these go down in there. The traps do. Then your dial's going to go on top. Your cards are going to go on top of there. And it is a little tight for sleeved cards, but you can fit it in there and just kind of press them down. So it does fit sleeved cards, but it is tight. Also, on the Ingen side, we have the workers. So that was these guys. they will go in there. Perfect. So let's look at the Raptor deck. And if you are new to Unmatched, you kind of don't know what it does, you can mix and match this game. So I could take Raptors out of this set and I can fight Bigfoot out of the other set. Or I could take Ingen and I could fight Bruce Lee in that standalone, the standalone one, which is way up there. I probably can't see it, but there's your Unmatched Battle of Legends, and then I've got the Bigfoot and the Bruce Lee are way up there. So, as I already showed you, the back of the card looks like that. We have our Raptor card, so let's go through what this is. Raptors are melee. They have a starting health of 7. They don't have a second one down here because there's just 3 Raptors, so you get to use all 3. Raptors, their movement is 3, and then it says Raptors add 1 to the value of their attack cards for each of your other Raptors adjacent to the defender. So they have their special ability as well. Whoops. And then on the back of all of these cards, it just tells you your action options. So, Clever Girl. Again, attack card, power, any, which means any Raptor. These, are all going to say any because all you have in this deck are 3 Raptors. So, we'll look at those in a minute. So, you got your scheme cards. Again, the artwork is just really cool. You could take any single card of this entire game series and make a poster out of it and be very happy with your poster. It's cool. This is all really cool stuff. Alright, so there's those guys. So a Raptor deck would fit in here. Again, there's a little bit of a lip, but it will fit. Your dials all fit down in there, and then it has a little finger hole to get the dials out. So your dials will be underneath there for your Raptors. So let's get to the awesomeness. So here is Muldoon. Just kind of show him here. Let me take a look at him too. I love the terrain on his feet. This is one of the first ones that's got terrain down there because the other sets did not, and I painted in terrain. The shading on this one is lighter than the past ones. It's still got some shading, which is better than just a plastic model. I don't know why more companies don't do this and put some shade on there. Put some ink or whatever you want to call it, but it is great. I can't wait to paint this guy. So you just pop that off and put a primer on him and paint him. I did paint all my other sets. I'm pretty proud of him. I'm not the best painter, but I feel like I did a pretty good job there. So he looks like he'll be some sort of orange card backs. So I'll have to get some card backs. Let's look at these Raptors. We've got this guy who is on his tail jumping. He's also got some rocks and leaves and stuff down on the dirt. He's a little bit looser than before, but again, I'm going to paint him, so it's going to put a little bit thicker on there, so it'll be better with the paint. Let's look at this one. This one's got his neck kind of twisted back. Sculpts look great. This one looks like, it's got a, oh man, I don't think there's probably any chance you're going to see that on camera. There is a spoon on the base, and it is in the tile floor from the movie where the kids drop the spoon, or ladle, I guess, and it falls down. That is really cool. really cool. And our last Raptor. This guy looks like he's charging. The base on this one has a tire track. I don't know if you can see that. There's a tire track. It's very detailed. It is really cool. These are great. These are great, and these sculpts are great even if you don't paint them. They still look great. I cannot get it back in the box. There we go. Back in the box. So I'm going to leave this out for a minute because I'm going to punch it, get it all put together, and not sure if I'm going to prime those just yet, but I will be painting this set soon. So that is it, guys. That's everything inside the box of Unmatched Jurassic Park Ingen versus Raptors. I cannot say enough good things about the Unmatched series. It's so fun. It is a game I could sit down and play probably all day. I could just sit down and play it and play it and play it and play it because there's so many different just aspects of it. The strategy involved, the characters that you can switch out and get all these new things. It just is very, very fun to me. I really, really enjoy it, so keep coming out. I've got the pre-order set for Cobble and Fog. I'll do an unboxing on that one too, so you guys will see that hopefully. Thank you for watching. Sorry about my crazy hair and beard. This is quarantine hair and beard. I just let it go. Just let it. I thought I'd get weird with it, right? If I'm gonna be stuck at home, let's get weird. So I did. So that's what you're looking at right now. So I apologize. Please check out my shop, Stork Plays Games merch. Get you an awesome Stork Plays Games shirt. That greatly helps me afford like the camera that I lost. But you get a good quality shirt too, and hopefully you guys like the logo. So Stork Plays Games, the link will be in the description to get to the Teespring shop. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yep, those things. Oh, and YouTube. Please click subscribe. Need some more subscribers. Comment. I love talking to people. I answer the comments, so comment as always. If you love my shelves, the box thrones, there's a link in the description of this video and many of my videos for a discount code. Get yourself some shelves. You're gonna love these shelves. They are absolutely fantastic. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I will see you next time. Come play a game with me.